Hi, Cynthia Robertson here. And are you tired of feeling lonely? I was getting tired of being lonely since I moved from upstate New York and Florida. I missed having some friends hanging out and going to the beach. And I was sharing in the last video, I was invited to a birthday party for a woman that I've only really met once. We've spoken on the phone a few times, getting to know each other a little bit. And there was a birthday party for her at a restaurant where there's going to be about 20 people, and it was 30 minutes away from me. And like I said before, I kind of wanted to get out of it, but I know that I'll never feel like I belong in this community unless I start meeting people in the community. It's pretty simple and straightforward, but hard to do sometimes. So I showed up at this party. I didn't know anybody, like I kind of expected that, except one person. And we were seated, and this is always the big fear. It makes me feel like I'm a junior high kid holding my little lunch tray, wondering who am I going to sit next to, like, is anybody going to let me sit next to them? Because the tables were scattered about, and there was already a full table where she was sitting, the only person I know, and there was a full table next to that table again. So I was sitting on the outskirts by myself a while until some other women showed up. And it was uncomfortable in the beginning. I mean, new things are uncomfortable. And it took me a long time to realize that. I used to think that feeling meant that it was wrong, that I shouldn't be here. And I have to say, even in the first 10 minutes, I was in my head like, why did I come? But I've learned to sit that uncomfortable feeling out, becoming more okay with feeling uncomfortable. And I've learned I've learned to listen a little bit better to people. I was always thinking about what I can say so to keep the conversation going. So I was really never really listening, but I've been practicing listening, and that has helped. So I got to know a couple of women, not a lot, because that's who we were sitting next to, and yet there was 6 more people around where we were, but I really more connected with 2 people, which is normal. I don't have to connect with everybody, but now I have 3 people I know in the area. So I just keep plugging along and showing up and doing things that feel unfamiliar and uncomfortable, but there's always rewards for it at the end. So that's what I'd like to say today, and I will talk to you next time. Subscribe to my channel and like it, and share it if you like. That would be great. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.